here on the left, final little look at the little dog. Stop number 9, if you want to leave here, you can. The National Museum coming up. A beautiful museum. On the right, this is the newer one, rather strange looking design. More traditional down here on the right, the darker building. I always see some exhibits to see here. Thousands and thousands back. 10 till 5 is open. I don't think it should be 10 till 8. 10 till 5 is too early. And here we are. If you want to leave now, you can. You think, no, it's too early, isn't it? Can't be in there or something. Make it 10 till 10 or something easy. My favourite exhibits is in there. Dolly the sheep. First genetically cloned mammal named after none other than Dolly Parton. For two big reasons. Well, the cloud burning away. It's going to be yet another nice day in Scotland. The city that's quickly becoming known as the Madrid of the North. Hello ladies, how are you? You good? Where are you from? Australia, is that Melbourne? How's the rock? How's the rugby? You get a chance to see it for about 20 days. It started on the 1st of July and finishes on the 29th of October, and it tells you all about the essential ladies' garment beyond the little black dress. And it's beyond the little black dress, because normally sometimes we turn right and go down into the Knox Day. Left is the normal route. So many which way we turn sometimes, but when we turn to our right, we do, and it's worth telling you, we get to the Surgeons' Hall Museum, which is good fun. With a pair of serial killers in the 19th century called William Burke and William Hare, who came from Ireland. They lived down in the grass marble area of the city, and they would invite people back to their lodging house. And once back, they would get them drunk and suffocate the victim. They would give the bodies to a doctor called Robert Knox, and he would give them £10 a body, and he would transfer the bodies to medical schools to be dissected. Well, they killed about 16 or 17 people. Eventually they were caught. William Hare escaped, or he was allowed to go because he grasped on his accomplice, William Burke. William Burke was hanged and skinned. The reason I'm telling you this, if you go to the museum, you will find the puppet made from his skin. Truly one of the highlights of the city. To the Royal Mile of Edinburgh, we'll turn right. Our next stop will be stop number 10. So we're still fairly busy for the time of year. Last year, of course, the last month, busiest time of year, August, when we have lots of festivals, the Fringe Festival, the International Festival, the book, the film, and other things as well. Draft Festival as well. Now, very nice building inside. It's always like a church inside.
Or pwede rin pinapost
So we are turning right. But if you follow that bus directly ahead, that would almost get you back to the beginning of the tour. Follow the bus, walk down there. You can see the Union flag in the distance there ahead of us. That takes you all the way back to the Wellington statue, which was just about 100 metres into the start of the tour itself. So if you're in a hurry to get back to Princess Street or hurry back for a train, the next stop is the start. So you just want to look around for one mile. Turn left here, walk 5 minutes, you get back up to the castle stop on the right there. Quite easy to navigate where we are in Edinburgh after a while. And next stop number 10 is down to your right there, the two-tone building with the little windows. That is John Knox House, that's our next stop. So we're rumbling down the cobbles here. On the right hand side, that Radisson Hotel is very old. It's also very fake. All that brickwork there is pretend, but they've done it very, very nicely. Flat pack from Scandinavia. Here we are, stop number 10 now. If you want to be here, this is John Knox House ahead of us. Beautiful building, dating back to the 15th century. So the building on your left, John Knox House, he was a religious figure, medieval, very much a driving force behind Presbyterianism. Very much a very vocal critic of Mary Queen of Scots, who was Catholic of course. On your left is the Haggis Box and the Scottish Storytelling Centre. Here on the right, famous World's End Bar. There's a wall here that's crossed right in front of us, a 20-foot high wall. Designed after the Battle of Flodden in 1513. A big wall was erected to protect us, basically from the English. The brass cobbles in the road ahead of us, you can see sort of round cobbles. If you're on foot, you can see the brass cobbles where a gate was. And if you look on this side of the gate, you never left the city, hence it was your world's end. Inside the confines of the city was your entire life. Until the wall came down. So we'll continue down the Royal Mile of Edinburgh, the processional route of kings and queens over the years. Next up we'll come to stop number 12 for the Palace of Holyrood. Now just coming into you there, you see a clock. Chancellor building. Rather unusual name of St. Louis. That's where Agatha Christie. Sorry, not where Agatha Christie. Get your facts right. That's where Mike Tyndall and Zara Phillips got married. Next stop we'll come to will be for stop number 12. If you like gardens, on our left here is Dunbar's Garden. It's very pretty on your left. A nice little secluded spot. There we are. Straight through there. Nice something. Coming down to stop number 12 then for the Palace of Holyrood. If you want to leave here, just ring the bell. Directly ahead, you can see an old ruin there. It is a ruin now, it's twice the size, centuries ago, Holyrood Abbey. They did toy with the idea of opening it again, but a big storm knocked the roof in the 19th century. That's the end of that. Just to the right of that, you can see the turrets there, directly ahead of the Palace of Holyrood. That's where the royal family visit when they come to Edinburgh. That's where they stay when they come to Edinburgh. That's where the king brings his lovely wife Camilla when they come to stay. Although seeing less and less royal family these days, to be fair. Sadly, we won't see Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II anymore. Harry has emigrated. And anyone's guess where Prince Andrew is. So we've got a select few now. King Charles III and his wife. And for a guide it's difficult because for the last 3 years I've constantly said the Queen. I hardly mention Charles at all, and all of a sudden I have to mention King Charles III. And every time I think of that, I think of Crufts. Yes. Here we are, turning right here. The Queen's Gallery on the left-hand side. That's the Scottish Parliament on the right. So I'm plucking up the enthusiasm to talk about it. We come back this way, so I'll talk about it then. directly ahead of us we have the, well, there it is. It's another example, another view of the Palace of Holyrood. These funny shapes you see beside the windows, those dark grey charcoal coloured shapes that look like hair dryers or Elvis Presley sideburns. They are actually meant to represent curtains being pulled back to show the transparent decision making of the Scottish Government. That's what you want to see, and intelligent repairs, John, ahead of you, isn't it? You don't see bad ones, do you? For buildings. Yes. So we're turning left, retracing our steps, going back to the Palace and Parliament. On the right hand side, this is the opposite of Rockstar North, the video game company that is probably quite famous in some of you. Architecture of 2005, and it also was the winner of the competition for the best design, designed by a Catalonian architect called Enrique Morales. He sadly never lived to see it finished. In that respect, very similar to the architect who built the Scott Monument. He died before that was built too. He drowned in the Union Canal 2 years before it was completed. So number 14 here, if you want to leave here for stop number 14. On your right, this little monument to American Scots allegedly bathed in sweet white. So we're going under a railway bridge here. Weather turning a little bit more rainy. It was forecast to be sunshine and showers. Hopefully nothing too serious. As we climb up Abbey Hill towards Abbey Mount. Turning left, this will give us a nice view of the park. Consulates to we have the Swiss Consulate. There it is on the right. Red background and white cross. We're also coming into the American Consulate. There it is. Stars and stripes there. Extended in the wind. Here on the left is this monument to a great poet, Rabbie Burns, who died at a young age, 36. To climb there than it is the volcano, and you also get very lovely views there as well. It's just on your right hand side, the steps leading up here, just along here, turn to your right, a few steps up, get you to Carlton Hill, just where that white van is. We will be leaving again in roughly 15 minutes time, but on behalf of John and myself, I'd like to extend a thanks for being on here with me, and John, leaving in 15 minutes time. Thank you very much indeed. This is the end and the beginning of the tour.